Hello everyone, welcome to Credit Training Solutions. Myself Mohan. At this session we are going to take a short test on simple interest. You will be totally provided with 3 questions and time to solve each question will be only 45 seconds. Let's take our first question. A person borrows rupees 5000 for 2 years at 4% per annum simple interest. He immediately lends it to another person at 6.25% per annum for 2 years. Find his gain in transaction per year. See, your time is only 45 seconds. Pause the video, work, then play the video. Hope you got the answer. See, the man borrows 5000 rupees for 2 years. Now we know this 5000 is 100%. Now actually we used to calculate interest per 100% only. Now for 1 year he have to pay 4%. So totally for 2 years he have to pay 4% into 2, 8%. And he lends it to another person at 6.25% per annum for 2 years. For 1 year, if he lends 6.25%, for 2 years it will be 12.5%. Now, he have to give 8% for the amount borrowed and he will receive 12.5% for 2 years for the amount he lent it to the another person. So, 12.5 minus 8%, it is 4.5% is the total profit the man will get. Now, what is 4.5% of 5000? So, 5000 into 4.5 by 100, you get. So, 50 into 4.5 we get 225. So, 225 is the total profit he received for 2 years. But for 1 year he received how much? You have to divide this by 2. So, for 1 year he will get 112.50 rupees profit. Because in question it is clearly given, find his gain in transaction per year. For 1 year he will get 112.50 rupees. Now moving to question number 2. Ramakant invested amounts in 2 different schemes A and B for 5 years in the ratio of 5:4 respectively. Scheme A offers 8% simple interest and bonus equal to 20% of the amount of interest earned in 5 years of maturity. Scheme B offers 9% simple interest. If the amount invested in scheme A was rupees 20,000, what was the total amount received on the maturity from both the years? Both the schemes. So this question is little big. But pause the video, try to solve the problem in 45 seconds and play the video. Hope you are with the answer. Ramgat invested amount in 2 different schemes A and B. So in A and B he invested the amount in ratio 5:4. In scheme A he invested 20,000 rupees. So this 20,000 rupees is nothing but 5 parts. So if 5 parts is 20,000 rupees, 1 part will be 20,000 by 5, 4,000 rupees. So 4 parts will be 16,000 rupees. So Ramgat invested 16,000 rupees in scheme B. Now if you take scheme A offers 8% simple interest and bonus equal to 20% of the amount of interest earned in 5 years of maturity. So the maturity period here is 5 years. So if he invested 20,000 rupees in scheme A, he will get the maturity after 5 years. So the total years of investment is 5 years. For 1 year if he get 8%, totally for 5 years he will get how many percentage? 8% into 5, 40%. Apart from this 40% interest, he will also get a 20% bonus from this 40%. So what is 20% of this 40%? Is 20 by 100. So you will get 8%. So with this 40%, he will get an 8% extra. So totally he will get 48% of this 20,000 rupees. Now what is this 20,000? 48% of 20,000 rupees? 9,600 rupees, right? So actually he invested 20,000 rupees. For this 20,000 rupees, he will get a 9,600 rupees extra. So it is 29,600. So from scheme A, he will get 29,600 at the end of maturity. Now scheme B offers 9% simple interest. So 9% of 9% for 5 years, right? So here the maturity for scheme B is also 9 years. 5 years. So for 1 year if it is 9%, for 5 years this will be 45%. Now you have to find the 45% of 16,000. Now what is 45% of 16,000? So 16,000 into 45 by 100, you get 160 into 45. So 16 into 45 we get 720. So you have 1 0, so 7,200. So with this 16,000 he will get a 7,200 rupees extra. So which is 23,200. So in scheme A he will get 29,600, in scheme B he will get 23,200. So scheme A plus scheme B he totally get 52,800 rupees. So what was the total amount received on the maturity from both the schemes? Which is 52,800 rupees. Now moving to question number 3, which is last question of the session. A person deposited rupees 400 for 2 years, rupees 550 for 4 years and rupees 1200 for 6 years. He received the total simple interest of rupees 1020. The rate of interest per annum is dash. So time to solve this question is 45 seconds. I believe you solve this problem. Now a person deposited rupees 4000 for 2 years. You know, deposited amount is always 100%. So he deposited 400 rupees for 2 years. So this 400 rupees is 100%. Now always we used to calculate interest based on the amount we invested. For example, if you invested 200 rupees in a bank, the 200 is 100%. For 1 year if it is 10%, second year you will get another 10% for the investment only. So for 200 if you get 10%, for second year also for the same 200 you will get another 10%, right? So here he invested 400 rupees for 2 years. So totally for 2 years we can consolidate the investment as 800 rupees, but he actually invested only 400 rupees. For 1 year if it is 100%, for 2 years this will be 200%, right? So for 1 year if it is 400 rupees, for 2 years we have to consolidate this as 800 rupees. Now rupees 550 for 4 years. For 1 year if it is 550, for 4 years it will be 550 into 4. So 550 into 4, so 500 into 4 we get 200 and 50 into 4 we get 2000 plus 200 you get 2200 rupees and 1200 for 6 years. So this will be 7200. Now we have to imagine this 10,200 is the total amount he invested. Now for this total amount he got 1020 rupees. So this 1020 rupees is how many percentage of 10,200 rupees? So when you simplify it you get 10%. So the rate of interest is nothing but 10% because for the amount, because for the total investment 10,200 rupees consolidated, he will get 1020 rupees. So this 1020 rupees is nothing but the interest amount he get. So rate of interest is 10% for this amount he invested. Hope you understood the problem. So if you have followed some other different shortcuts, please don't fail to pass it on comment section below. We always need your support. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day.